Welcome back to Travis Teaches Guitar. I'm your relationship counselor for this instrument. Today I want to talk about going way too fast, right? We all have these big dreams and such when you're thinking about the guitar and you're thinking about where you're going, right? But you're not getting there without a lot of hard work, and that's the reality of it. So there is no shortcut. There is no, these things that you see on the internet and on TV about learn guitar in a week. You're not going to learn guitar in a week. You can learn a certain amount in a week, but you're not going to learn and be where you're dreaming to be in 1 week. Okay? That's not going to happen. Just slow down. Slow down and learn the fundamentals, and you'll get there a lot quicker. If you try to ignore certain things along the way, they're going to be a hindrance to you later, and you won't even realize it maybe. Like learning theory or learning, just basic chords, ignoring certain things because maybe they're hard to do at first, and just ignoring things, or ignoring advice from your teacher or your fellow guitar players who've been playing longer than you, or there's a lot of things that we speed up and we try to bypass on our way. But the reality is that this guitar takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of patience, because your fingers, as you already know, they don't work like you thought that they probably would work. And some of you, they probably work worse than what you even think work. Some of you may not have that hard of a time. This is also the case. But even still, I think we all get in a hurry. Like, when you sit down to practice and you're learning a song and you're making mistakes, just go slower. That's all you have to do. Break it down piece by piece, little pieces at a time, and go slow to it. And when I say go slow, I mean go as slow as it takes for you to do it right. Because you don't want to teach your hands and your brain to do something wrong and then come to find out that now you have to teach yourself how to do it right, which means you have to unlearn the way you taught yourself and then reteach yourself the right way to do it. So that's where the problem comes in. So in your need to speed up and hurry up and get there, you will end up slowing yourself down, because you could have already gotten there if you had just slowed down and done it right the first time. So this is a major problem that I see. I've seen it myself. I've done it myself. Been there. That's why I'm telling you, is because I think that we all have that tendency in some area. Like, my tendency used to be, when I'm trying to learn a song, I want to learn. I'm hearing that stuff in my head. My fingers aren't working. So if I will miss certain passages, I'll just blow through it and play the passages that I could. So I end up playing half of the song right, and then the other half of it wrong, or at least the passages that I couldn't, and then would always practice that way. Would just practice it, and then if I didn't get it, then I would just power on through. I realized at a certain point that that's not good, because it takes you forever to learn a song like that, because you just keep getting better at the parts that you do know and worse at the other parts, and it never catches up, because there's always a gap in between the two. So if you know a piece, then good. If there's a piece that's in there that is giving you a hard time, then buckle down and just go slow through that piece and teach your fingers and your brain to do it the right way, and you'll be better off for it, and you will learn it. Whereas if you do the opposite, then you will not learn it, and you will spend years on it, which is no lie. You could easily spend years on it if you don't frustrate yourself into quitting. Yeah, and nobody wants to do that, because the guitar is about having fun, not about quitting. So don't make this thing make you quit, because it doesn't have to. It's just an inanimate object. You just have to deal with you and your brain. So, and your brain is the obstacle to you playing how you're dreaming to play. So just keep that in mind the next time you sit down and practice. Practice slow, practice correct, and the result will be good. Until next time, keep practicing.